What is going on today, guys? So we're just getting ready to go out on another shipment here. It's going to be going to Iowa. I have 2 Ford pickup trucks I need to pick up. Unfortunately, I can only fit one on the trailer at a time. We're going to be picking it up from the CrankyApe Auction House again. I've been there plenty of times before. I don't know that I've had it in any of my videos yet, but I have been there before. So we're going to pick the first one up today. It's going to be a 2009. I will also be going to Iowa for a funeral because my girlfriend's grandma just passed away the other night about 1 o'clock in the morning. We got the phone call, and that just wasn't a good night. So anyway, that's part of why we're going to Iowa, but I also need to get back to work at the same time, so it's a little bit of 2 birds, 1 stone. I can go to the funeral with her, but I can also get some work in because I've been sitting too long as it is. So it's a little bit of a win-win to a degree. I don't mean to take a funeral and kind of turn it into work, but you know, it's one of those things where what do you do? And it's only a couple hours away from where the funeral will be, so I'm going to go to the funeral tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to get the truck delivered tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm going to come back up here, get the second truck, and we'll be making a trip back down there again. So anyway, it's I don't even know how cold out it is. Let's see here. It is 35 degrees outside, so let's see how the truck does today. Shoot this fire right up, it always does. Oh yeah, not even a problem. Get that steering wheel out of the way, there we go. I know that says change fuel filter. For whatever reason, I always struggle with resetting that. I have changed my fuel filter, so just ignore that message. Anyway, I gotta get a couple things set up on the truck here. I just came out to start it up, let it warm up. I got to get the truck cleaned out a little bit here, and then I need to go inside and pack some clothes and stuff again and try to get the apartment cleaned up just a touch more before I leave. Maybe get some tools together, we'll see. It's a short trip, so I don't think I'll need any, but the one time I don't grab tools will be the time that I'm gonna need them. So I'm gonna try to see what all I can get done here this morning so I can get moving and get to the auction house. Anyway, we'll see you on the auction house here. I might see about what else I can throw in between here and the auction house. But anyway, we'll see you in a matter of half a second. Alrighty, so here we are with our new pipes. This is like over, I think, maybe right about a 1/4 inch thick. Might be just a touch more, I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, the pipe that's on the trailer is like probably not even an 1/8 inch thick, so I think this will hopefully help a lot better. They did not have a solid piece that was this, what I thought was kind of big, was actually small for them. They had bigger chunks that were like that, but nothing of this size. This was the closest I could get, so I just told them go ahead, do that. It was $2 a cut to get the clean edge, but whatever, it's only $4 for 2 cuts, so it's worth it to me. And you can see only 34 bucks, so that's not too bad. That should allow me to get this stuff on the trailer after I cut that old pipe off. Hopefully this will work a lot better. See if I can maybe get a plate welded on the end, drill a hole through one side, get a bolt in it, so I can still take them out and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get over to the shop here. It's not my shop, but it's a guy I know, said I can come over today and see if he can get me in the shop there so we can get this taken care of. So I'm going to get over there, try to get this done, and we'll be on our way to the auction house after that. So we're at the auction house here, the CrankyApe lot. You can see it in the background a little bit. I just went in and got all the paperwork done and everything, so we're just waiting for them to bring the truck out. They said it should just be about 5-10 minutes here. They're finally caught up, so they should have it out pretty quick for me. So we'll wait for them to bring it out here, and we'll see you when it's out here. So that might be it for the night here. I just made it to Iowa a little bit ago. I stopped to grab some food and stuff. I'm about a minute and a half away from my girlfriend's grandparents' house where we're gonna be for the night. She's been down here since Monday. So I just finally am gonna meet her down here tonight. We got the funeral tomorrow. I might drop this truck off tonight. I gotta get a hold of the guy and see if he's gonna be around this late or if he wants to do it tonight. Otherwise I gotta wait till Friday afternoon after the funeral, get this truck dropped off. So anyway, that's where we're at right now, and we'll either see you more tonight or tomorrow depending on what the customer says. So we'll see you when we see you. Perfect. Like a glove.
Outside. We just left Ankeny, Iowa. We are headed to Hastings, Minnesota, which is about
2 hours, 52 minutes, 187 miles.
So we should get there right before CrankyApe's closes.
Close at noon, but the cutoff time is 11:30. GPS is 11:25.
So like usual, he's running right on the brink of time. Yeah, it's snowing. A couple days ago when I came to Iowa, there was no snow on the ground whatsoever. But the minute Adam showed up, it started snowing.
It snowed last night. Saw that. Supposed to hit more again.
We just got done delivering a truck to Red Oak, Iowa. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
You didn't just get done. That was last night.
Well, close enough. It's the next day.
Okay, you guys must find the next day, so we didn't just drop it off.
Well, it was last night at like...
It sound like I just unloaded it and we're already back on the road.
Alright, well it was last night. I'm Adam's new camera lady.
For this run.
He's not paying me. I just get to go with. which is unusual because usually I'm stuck at home. Yep. Someone's got to make the money around here.
Yep, someone's got to be lazy too.
Adam gets to have his dream job and I'm stuck doing college and work.
That's your choice.
Yep. Two very different lifestyles, but yet somehow we make it work.
All right, truck's loaded. We're gonna make someone learn how to strap a truck down. So grab one of those axle straps. Actually, two of them, because we're gonna need one for each side on the back. Now we're gonna take one. We're gonna put it through right here. Yep. You're just gonna leave that there for a minute. Then you're gonna take this one, go to the other side, put it in the same spot. Alright, well, camera died, so we're switching to the iPhone. So we'll just set that down for a minute. Yep. Now, gotta grab ratchet strap. You gotta walk up here, grab one of these, like that, and you gotta stretch it out. So you can ignore this flap, because you don't need that part. You need the part with the hook, right here. You're gonna take this up to the wheel, and then you gotta make sure these are flat, so hold that out like that, because I don't have two hands to do it. And because of the way the hook pulls, you need to have the hook facing outside the truck, because if I put it this way, when the strap comes this way, you see what would happen? Okay. If it's like this and the strap goes this way, see what's going to happen? But if I go this way, it's only going to pull it that way. And then you leave that like that, and then you come over here, and you got to twist the strap until it's straight. So flip that ratchet over. Like that? Yep. Get that out of the way. Ooh. Just shove that up there somewhere. Nope. You're gonna come down to the trailer with that one. So you gotta twist it like that. And now this one, look underneath the trailer and see how there's this beam here? Yeah. So go just to the back side of the beam with the hook. Can you get it? Like that? Did you get it on there? No, did I? Yep, feels like it. Okay. Now the reason we go behind that beam is so the strap can't move forward. Okay. Oh, we came unhooked over there because we got too loose. I'll go hook it back up. See, this is why it's hard with the phone. Because I don't have a good way to set it down. Okay, so now grab this part and pull this part toward me so it pulls this part tight. So pull this one like that. So grab it down by the ratchet and pull it this way. And then grab the lever. Well, there's a handle in the middle. See where the hole is? Between the black and the round part? Yep. You gotta, yep, you gotta grab that handle and push it toward me. So you gotta pull it toward the black thing until it unlatches. There you go. Now twist it all the way toward you. Now you can just hold on to the black handle.
Okay.
Pull it all the way toward you until it's all the way down against the strap. Okay, then now push it toward me again. Yep, now just keep doing that until it's tight. Tighter. Keep going. One more. Get one more click. Okay. Now you throw that over there. Oops.
That's not going nowhere.
Well, I guess my phone stopped recording. I don't know when or why. It's probably full on memory. Again.
No, I tried.
Okay, now we gotta do that with the rest of the straps. Hook it to here, go over to there, tighten her down
No, it's not going.
with the hook facing out. Yep. And then I'll pull on it this way to get some tension on it. Pull just like that. There you go. Now come over here. Yep. But behind the bar. You might have to pull hard to get that to give you a little more strap. Oh, that's why it's frozen. It's stuck on the... There we go. Okay, now put it behind the bar, underneath. You can pull it out a little more if you have to. Pull like that. Yep. It's got to be all the way under. There you go. Now, you grab this part and pull it tight this way with one hand. Yep. But you got to still hold this tight. There you go, for the first crank or two. Tight as you can get it. Get one more. A little more. You're almost there. There you go. Now push that one all the way down like I showed you with the other one. You got to pull back on the handle, then push it down. Pull back on the handle part. There you go. Now you got to make sure it locks in, so you got to push it back in, and then you always pick up to make sure it's locked in. Then we go over the wheel and behind it, but you got to go under the bed. There you go. And then this one, just to save a little slack, I kind of shove them like that.
Oh, okay.
It hides them a little more. So now you can open the door, if you can reach it, and just shove it under the seat. That way it doesn't get the seat all dirty. Yep. And then just close the door.
How'd you do that?
Magic. Yeah, you're close. So you gotta grab it. You just kind of wiggle it back and forth until this thick part gets through. And then now, it's all the way through. Now the trick with these is you want to make sure you keep them straight too. You don't want to twist them like that. So this one will go here, and this one, nope, this one will go over here. This one goes over to that one. So hook that one in, hook facing out, and then pull that so it's like this a little more, so it's a little farther that way with the hooks. Yep. And then we throw this whole bike over that way. Come over here.
I don't have to duck.
Yeah, well, I do.
That's it.
So now same thing, you're gonna pull it tight, make sure it's straight. Yep.
Straight.
So go,
Or that
you can go this way. It's gonna twist a little because that part's sideways, whereas this part's gonna be flat.
Okay.
But you don't want it twisted a whole bunch. And then this one, look underneath, you've got a rail here. So because this one, the truck would pull it backwards, you wanna go in front of. The ones on the back go behind to keep them from going forward.
Front, back.
Yep.
Okay.
Because this will keep the strap from working its way that way. So you pull that tight. Yep. But you gotta kind of keep this one a little with that one too, like that, so it stays somewhat straight, because otherwise it'll bind up in there. See if you can get a couple more clicks out of it. One more. That'll do.
So then back?
Yep. Push her down. That one might have to go just a touch more because it might not be locked in yet. Yep. See how that one's not on the tooth? So you got to push just a little more until you hear it go in. There you go. Now it'll go down. Yep. So now that one over the wheel into the truck. But you gotta go behind the wheel. There you go. Now that one you can go through the front door. But put it toward the front of the door so it's not dangling down here. There you go. Okay, one more. Get this part out of the way. Yep. It might. Otherwise I'll hold it. Now, same spot. It'll be just in front of that D-ring. It should be where that bar comes across and go in front of it. Yep. Pull it tight. There you go. Catching on. See if you can get one more click. One more. Make sure that thing goes straight so you can lock it in. That part doesn't matter. I mean the clip, like where it clips in, make sure it's straight so you can actually clip it all the way in. So make sure that this part here where you clip this in, make sure this part here is locked in with the tab on both sides, because it looks crooked from here. So you probably got to push toward me just a little more.
It looks like it's locked.
Yeah, it might be. Well, see if it goes all the way down then. Here, but it might not be. Nope. Yeah, see how it's crooked? It's not all the way in on that tooth. So you got to push just a little more. Push. No, you got to push that way with it, like you're pulling the binder tighter. But you don't need to pull up on the lever. So you go here, because you don't want to pull up on the lever, because you need this lever. See how that goes down into the teeth? That's what pushes these teeth. So you go like that. I need to lube this one up a little, that's why.
Yeah, see, it's your fault.
You can see now, locked in. All right. Get rid of the strap. Okay, now you always double check your work. You always look back underneath, make sure you're locked in with the rail, even though if you're not, usually it'll come undone. Grab that, make sure it's nice and tight like that. Make sure your ends are all tied up. Make sure you're still hooked in good there, and those are tight. Now we gotta walk this way, check the back ones. Make sure that's tight, locked in. Make sure you're under the rail and you're all the way on. Yep. And we gotta flip the ramps up. These ones are lighter than the other ramps. And you get a handhold once you get right here, because you can go like that, so they don't fly down. Lift.
Need help.
Okay, check this strap.
Behind.
Okay, and then double check that hook. And then this one. Okay, that's it.
Woohoo!
Now we're ready to go. And we're on the way. We got the truck loaded up. Taught someone how to strap things down a little bit. So that's going to be it for this one. We'll be taking off Sunday night, Monday morning to bring this down to Iowa. Might have something else after that, we'll see. But that's going to be it for this one.
See you next time!